Welcome to Ava's Mopar Moments podcast. Hi, I'm Ava, a Mopar-loving 10-year-old, and I want to tell my story. Who I am, who I've met, what I've done, and where I'm hopefully going. I've been and still am a road trip specialist for Crossover Power magazine since the age of 3, and an automotive enthusiast. I hope you follow my story. Let's get to work. Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of Ava's Mopar Moments podcast. Hi, I'm Ava. Today we are at the Wellborn Muscle Car Museum here in Alexandria City, Alabama. We're going to sit down and talk with the curator of the museum and find out some fun facts about the museum and what you might see when you visit. Let's get started. Hey Alton, first off, I want to thank you for having me today at the Wellborn Muscle Car Museum here in Alexandria City, Alabama.
We're glad to have you here today.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the museum?
Well, my name is Alton Freeman, and I've been running the museum for Mr. Tim Wellborn for about 6.5 years, and I came on after Philip passed away. So my job is sort of take care of the cars, sort of like a curator. Yeah, I was at the right place at the right time, and I want to give Mr. Tim Wellborn thanks for bringing me on board, because it's a dream that I never would have thought that would have never came true for me. So I just want to thank you.
That's great. I think that would be a pretty cool job to have.
It's fantastic.
It's been about a year since I last visited. Have you guys added anything new inside of the museum I didn't see last year?
Yes, we added quite a few cars. We got a new AAR curator that came out of Canada. We've been had it about two weeks now. It's an 8,000-mile car. It's untouched, unrestored. We got another 70 Charger that had been in a basement for 39 years. It's a 426 Hemi 4-speed car, and the guy had it for all them years and never drove it. It got 29,000 miles on it. We got another 70 Charger, a 446 pack, and it had been in a basement for 31 years. And you know, every time that we think that we found the last one, another one will pop up.
How many cars are usually in the museum at one time?
We usually have about 35, but I think I got 40 in here today.
What would you think Tim's favorite car would be?
Tim's favorite car would be his dad's car. And the reason the Tim dad car is his favorite is the 71 426 Hemi Charger is the one that started the museum. And Tim always told me if he had never got that 71 Charger, he never would have started the museum.
What would you say is the car that attracts the most attention when people come here?
I think the paint chip Cuda is the one that attracts the most people that come through here.
Mine will always be a Panther Pink Dodge Charger. There's just something about it that I love.
Well, the kicker to the 70 Dodge Charger is because Chrysler only did 2 of them, and we have one, and the other one is in California. And Tim has been trying to buy that, guys, and that guy's been trying to buy the one that Tim got.
Alton, do you get to take any of the cars out for a drive?
Yeah, once a week I just pick a car out, go drive it, bring it back, clean it up, and I always put it in the parking lot, make sure there's no leaks before I bring it back. Every car in this museum get drove.
I think it's so cool that you get to work with all of these cool cars all day.
I do too.
Do you get to travel when Tim's takes cars to places like Mecum or Muscle Cars and Corvette Nationals?
Yes, I do. Some of them I go to. He tried to get me to go to all of them, but some of them I try to sort of get out of going because I do not have nobody to run the museum on Saturday, so I have to try to stay around and try to run it. And Steve, he's a volunteer, so he sort of helps me out a little bit, but sometimes he has something to do. But I get to go to about all of them.
Alton, can you tell everyone the hours of the museum and what they need to do to plan a visit?
All right, the museum is open on Saturday to the public, and we are open from 10 to 3. But the kicker to it is any day of the week you can get a private tour. All you got to do is call the museum and we'll set up a private tour for you. The private tour consists of 5 people, and it's $50 up to 5 people. If it's 1 person, it's 50. If it's 5, it's 50.
Alton, it's been great to sit down for a bit and talk with you today, and I hope we can help the word out to our listeners to come by and visit the Wellborn Muscle Car Museum. It's a very special place.
Yeah, I think everybody should come through. There's a lot of people that don't even know that the museum exists, and most of your people is the people that's right here in this town. They do not know what's in this building. They ride by, but they don't know what's in there. But I encourage everybody to stop and come in. You'll be surprised at what you see in here.
Until next time, that's been a Mopar Moment. Alton, thank you for hanging out with us today.
I'm proud to have you here today, too. You're welcome to come back anytime you get ready. You got an open pass here.
Tim, did you hear that? They got a lifetime membership. Thank Autometal Direct and Curator Magazine for sponsoring the first episode of Ava's Mopar Moments podcast.